What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, my name is Addy, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of an update about my agency, how everything's going. So at the start of 2024, I started documenting my agency journey, my SMMA journey, entirely from scratch and as a complete beginner. So the goal was to show you guys everything transparently, right? I know there's a lot of people nowadays that throw out these crazy numbers, and when you start looking into their businesses, you realize they're not actually doing that. And it's become pretty common. It seems like a lot of people are just saying they're making $60,000 per month or $100,000 per month, and that doesn't. Majority of the time, that doesn't end up being the case. So when I came on YouTube and I started uploading, I wanted to be entirely transparent and show everything that I'm doing. So over the course of a few months, I started showing you guys my success and also my failures, all the way from setting up my emails and my domains, starting a website, hiring a media buyer, learning how to run ads, setting up the whole service delivery process, sales calls, pretty much everything, losing clients on sales calls. And I started building a bit of an audience. I scaled it to about 2,000 subscribers, 2,500 subscribers, something like that. And a lot of people started messaging me and saying they're really enjoying the content. And, I'm one of those guys that actually seems quite authentic compared to the rest. So I started enjoying it as well. Anyways, without going on too much of a tangent here, main thing is that I actually started seeing some success, right? Not really financial success. I signed my first client on a free trial basis that allowed me to get my foot through the door. I had a whole business that I was working with, running their ads, setting up systems within their company, showing them how to do certain things. And I felt like I was making an impact. From there, I ended up signing 2 more clients actually, and I scaled to that $6,000 per month mark. And things seemed pretty good. I felt like I was almost at $10,000 per month, like the goal that everybody wants to hit in their company. And I felt like I was almost there. So I was pretty happy. But the problem is my business was built on a very weak foundation. To give you guys an idea of what that means, because I know a lot of you guys aren't going to know what I'm talking about, I was calling up all the leads that came in for these businesses. I told them that I would do the appointment setting side because that was kind of my edge. I needed something different. I was charging $1,600 USD per month, so I needed something that would show that value compared to just running some basic ads and handing over leads to the businesses. So I told them I would call up all the leads and I would book them into their calendars directly. Now, doing that for one business might be okay, maybe even 2 businesses. But if you were generating leads, especially like me, I was generating a lot of leads for these guys. At that point, you pretty much become a full-time appointment setter, right? Because you need to spend hours and hours and hours a day to really call up all the leads, follow up with all the leads that you called yesterday, up like pretty much 4 or 5 days. You're consistently following up with them, trying to convert them. And at that point, you're pretty much just a full-time sales rep, aside from all this other work that you have to do with your agency. So that became quite problematic very quickly. And I ended up losing 2 clients, the one in Toronto and also the one in Idaho that I showed you guys on this channel. The sales calls are all there. And things just started crumbling down pretty fast. I got a really good case study out of one of them, but that client also ended up shutting down business, not because of problems that came from me. I didn't make a business shut down, but they were promised certain things. They were promised a certain client base from this person that kind of, leased this whole product to them that they were selling. So they were spending $8,000 per month with all their costs and, with rent and services and everything like that. And they just weren't profitable for like 6-7 months. So they decided to call it quits. Once again, that wasn't related to me. Don't think that I made this business shut down. I was actually doing a good job. They were really happy with me, but that's just business at the end of the day. So yeah, things ended up crashing pretty quickly. Just as fast as they started looking good, it just kind of came back down. And I was in this position where I'm like, fuck, like I thought I would be doing well by now. It's been a lot of months. It's been about 7-8 months in my journey, and I'm almost back at square one. And all these thoughts just ended up flooding my brain. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Do I jump to a different business model? What do I do? And to be completely honest with you guys, I was still just trying to make it work. I spent very little time thinking about, oh shoot, I'm scared, or what am I going to do, that type of thing. Like, yes, it was there, but at the same time, I wasn't just spending all my energy and all my time towards that. I was still trying to push forward. And if you guys are reading the title of this video, it's probably something about me scaling to $20,000 per month, 19,700 or 19,800. It's one of those numbers that I ended up making last month. So I signed 4 clients on 3-month contracts just last month, and 3 of them came through paid ads. 1 of them came through SMS outreach. So yeah, it was a good month. After almost burning down completely, I ended up scaling back up, and now I'm in a good position. I'm pushing forward even harder, compared to last month. So we should be increasing those numbers as well, rather than just staying stagnant. And I'm excited. Honestly, I'm genuinely excited for the journey. And to be completely transparent with you guys, I'm not saying that my service delivery is perfect. That's something I'm still really working on. I know that's a really big issue in this space. A lot of people, they sign clients, they end up cracking the code to client acquisition, but they never create a really good service or a really good product. There's a guy named Stevie Johnston. Hopefully I'll have him on the channel one day, but he's been focused on service delivery quite heavily, right? He's one of the fastest growing companies in America, I believe. His marketing agency just crushes. I think they do $400,000 plus per month. It's like a proper organization. It's not just some basic SMMA. And he puts a lot of focus on service delivery. I'm not saying that I want to scale to that $450,000 per month company and create something that huge. At the same time, I want to make sure I'm not one of these guys that just try signing on people, even if they don't think they could help them, because that's the last thing I'd want to be. So I want to be in that position where if I'm on a meeting and somebody tells me that, hey, like this, I'm okay for now, I don't want to sign on with you, I want to feel bad for them and just think that, like, man, I could change their life. We could completely change their business. That's how good our product is. That's how good our service is. So that's what I'm working towards. I wish I could tell you guys that I'm there right now. I'm not. But that's what business is, right? You have to go through the trenches and just improve as you go. So that's what I'm currently working on, making sure my service delivery is good. I don't have crazy churn rates or anything like that. It's still a whole lot better than when I first got started. When I first got started, I didn't really have a lot of faith in my products or my service, but I was still just trying to put on this act that I knew what I was doing and that I had experience. I didn't. So that's what I'm up to right now. Just growing this company, cracking the code to service delivery, just enjoying the ride. But once again, I thought I would give you guys that update. I started uploading on this channel with that intention, with that goal of just showing you guys everything transparently. And I feel like I did a pretty good job at that. And now we've hit that goal of $10,000 per month. So in terms of what's next, I want to personally scale to $50,000 per month, maybe even crack the code to $100,000 per month and achieve that goal. And hopefully I'll be showing you guys a lot of what's going on within my business internally and kind of uncovering a whole lot. That'll be the plan. But I hope you guys enjoy the content so far. I've got a lot of stuff coming out that's going to be pretty great. We have a guest interview coming out right after this video, which is going to be truly a special one. I know you guys are going to benefit a lot from it. So yeah, I appreciate all of your guys' support. If you guys have any sort of questions related to SMMA or the whole agency side of things, just send me a message on Instagram. I love helping you guys out. Whatever questions you guys have, feel free to send me a message about them. I'll definitely connect with you guys and help in any way that I can. But that's all I had for this video. I thought I'd keep this one a bit short, just a bit of an update video, telling you guys how I'm doing currently and what I'm up to. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. And if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit me up with whatever you guys have. See you in the next one.